So today I want to show you how to crochet this little tote bag using this fancy sprinkle yarn I really enjoyed working with. This is a very easy pattern and you can do this bag only by following this tutorial, but if you prefer to follow a written pattern, I will of course leave a link for that below. But let's begin. So first a little about the materials. For the main color of the bag I've used this is 100% cotton yarn in a fine weight 2. It's pretty thin yarn. I've used mercerized, but that's totally optional. You don't see it's a fine weight too, but you can see all the other info right here. So this is the main color from Elise. And then I found this awesome yarn at Hobby. It's called Candy Pop. I couldn't help myself. I had to try this out. And you can see the weight is a weight 0. It's lace, and you can see it's 50 grams, and it's let me see, 317 yards for only 50 grams. So it's pretty thin, but this is also just to follow along with the main color. And did you see all the other info? Yeah. So this is just to follow with the main color. And I hope this will be amazing. Then I've used a 4.5mm crochet hook and some scissors and a tapestry needle. So I start by putting all of the 3 yarns together. So 2 of the white and 1 with the colored follow thread. So crochet with all 3 threads together. And then we begin with a slip knot. And then we make the base of the bag. So we start chaining and we just chain, just yarn over, pull through. And we keep chaining until we have the width of the bag. So this will be the middle part of the bottom of the bag. So you just keep chaining until you like the width of your bag. I kept chaining until I had 40 chains in total, and this measures 30 centimeters. Now I will work a single crochet in each chain. So skip the first one, move on to the second one, and single crochet into this. Find your next chain and work a single crochet into this. And then a single crochet in each chain all the way across. When you're all the way across, it looks like this. And when you only have 1 chain left, you will now work 3 single crochet into this chain. So insert the hook in the chain, work a single crochet, and then insert the hook in the same chain again and work another single crochet and another one. So 3 single crochet in the same stitch. And now we worked all the way around to the opposite side again. So we worked a single crochet in each of the chains over here. And now we can work a single crochet in each of the chains on the opposite side of the chain. So we just did a single crochet in the final one. So now we have this next one on the opposite side. We will now work a single crochet up here. Like so. And then in the next one, push in the hook and work a single crochet. So just 1 single crochet in each chain on the opposite side all the way across. And the same thing when you make it all the way to the other end. You now have the base of the bag. You will work 3 single crochet in this final loop down here. So just insert the hook and work 3 single crochet right at the end of the base. 3 single crochet in the same stitch. And you moved on to the opposite side again. Now you will work a single crochet in each stitch for the rest of the bag. So just single crochet in the next stitch, a single crochet in the next, and continue with a single crochet in each stitch. So now you'll just be working in spirals. So you work 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way to the other end, and you just follow along. Just 1 single crochet in each stitch, all the way back, and just around and round in circles until you think your bag is tall enough. So I continued until it looks like this, and it measures about 29 centimeters all the way from bottom to the top. And now I want to add a few extra rounds just to make it a little stronger. So a little edge on top just with a slip stitch. So after all the single crochet, I will just continue with a slip stitch. When I think the bag is almost tall enough, then just through, pull through, and in the next stitch, just a slip stitch, pull through, and then just continue for how many rows you want with a slip stitch. This will also make the transition a little. When I'm all the way around, I have this very beautiful and sturdy edge. I'm finishing with one slip stitch in the first slip stitch I did of the round, and then I'm breaking the yarn. Then I pull this one through, and then I weave in this end on the inside of the bag. So use your tapestry needle and weave in the end on the inside. So now let's work on the strap. You take a new piece of yarn and then you begin with a slip knot. I want to do a Romanian cord for the strap, and it can be a little difficult to see with all these strands. So if you need to see a real tutorial of a Romanian cord, I have another tutorial on that right here. Find it on my channel. But I just quickly want to show you how to do the Romanian cord in this yarn. We begin with 2 chains, and then in the first chain we do a single crochet. Then you turn it just a bit and find this loop down here where you insert the hook and single crochet into this. It went wrong, of course, because you need to have all 3 yarns under. You need to grab all 3 strands of yarn because we have both the sprinkle yarn and the regular cotton yarn. So that's the single crochet. And then when you turn it, you have these 2 loops down here, which is actually 6 threads of yarn because you had this sprinkle color, then the 2 cotton ones, and the same over here. And you need to go underneath all 6 strands of yarn. And for this remaining cord, it's very, very important to keep it loose. It's almost impossible if you work too tight, but you'll just work a single crochet into this little loop. Then you turn it just a bit again and find these same 6 strands of yarn, which you will crochet underneath. Just do a single crochet again. And again, turn it a bit, find the 6 strands of yarn, and work a single crochet into this. And keyword, remember to keep it loose. Turn it again, under the 6 strands of yarn and single crochet. And just continue like that until the strand is long enough. Now you can already see the Romanian cord becoming. When I'm all satisfied with the length of the strap, I will simply just break the yarn. And then I will pull this one through. I actually made the strap very long because I want this to be double on the back. So I made it 160 centimeters long. But now I want to attach it to the back. So you have the edge of the back right here. And then I want both of these to sit right here. And then the other end right here. So I have this double stranded bag. So I will just use my tapestry needle and sew it on this side first, where I use these, and then I will take some other yarn and sew this one on right here. And when the straps are attached, you have your own little tote bag. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!